We often overlook what truly matters, don't we? The unseen connections, the quiet acts of kindness that change everything. You might believe heroism is reserved for the strong, the official, or those with a badge. But what if I told you that the most profound act of salvation wasn't delivered by a human, or even by conventional authority, but by a creature we often simply call man's best friend? This isn't just a heartwarming tale. It's a raw, undeniable testament to an extraordinary power we all possess, yet rarely unleash. Imagine a life on the streets, lost and alone, facing the ultimate crisis. Now imagine salvation arriving not with a siren, but with a paw and an unwavering bark. This incredible story will instantly shatter your perceptions about compassion and expose a hidden truth about true connection. What you're about to witness proves that even in the darkest moments, hope can arrive on four legs. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel Wild Echo Untold for more inspiring stories. Tell us, from which city and country are you watching this right now? We've been conditioned to believe that societal support systems are rigid, formal, and often insufficient. The established idea is that if you're struggling, especially if you're experiencing homelessness, your safety net is thin to non-existent. You're taught that help comes from official channels, hospitals, emergency services, or social workers, and that without proper identification, a fixed address, or insurance, you are, by definition, outside the system. This deeply ingrained belief creates a pervasive problem, the silent invisibility of those most in need. It fosters a society where individuals can literally disappear from view, their suffering unacknowledged until it's too late. Consider the stark reality of living on the streets. It's a world where the elements are harsh, resources are scarce, and human connection, the very thing that sustains us, often feels like a luxury. The great problem isn't just the lack of shelter or food, it's the insidious erosion of visibility and dignity. When society looks away, individuals become statistics, then ghosts. This leads to a terrifying scarcity of immediate, empathetic intervention, especially when a crisis strikes. How many times have we walked past someone, assuming their problems are too vast, too complex, or not our responsibility? This collective detachment is the real villain here. It's an invisible enemy that allows people to suffer in plain sight, their cries unheard, their emergencies unseen by those who could intervene. The curiosity is sparked. If our formal systems are designed to help, why do so many fall through the cracks? Why is there such a glaring gap in immediate, grassroots assistance? The answer lies in this conditioned mindset. We wait for official authority to act, or for a problem to escalate to a point that it becomes undeniable. This reluctance to engage, this passive acceptance of suffering, creates a dire urgency. For someone like a homeless individual experiencing a medical emergency, every second counts. The absence of a quick response, the lack of a personal connection, can literally mean the difference between life and death. The villain is not a single person, but the systemic apathy and the ingrained belief that individual suffering is a burden for institutions, not a call for immediate human connection and empathy. This problem impacts all of us, not just those on the margins. It numbs our collective compassion, diminishes our capacity for spontaneous kindness, and makes us less human. It creates a society where the inherent power of empathy, our most potent tool for connection and salvation, remains largely untapped, trapped by the very societal norms that claim to maintain order. The story you are about to witness directly confronts this chilling reality, demonstrating what happens when something, or someone, breaks through that wall of invisibility and indifference,
proving that solutions can arise from the most unexpected and often overlooked sources.
You know that feeling, don't you? That gut-wrenching moment when you see someone struggling and a voice in your head says, someone else will help. Or maybe, I don't know what to do. It's a common human response, a form of societal conditioning that tells us to defer to official channels or to assume our individual impact is too small. It's the same feeling when you walk past someone on the street and a tiny part of you wishes you could do something, but the sheer scarcity of solutions or the overwhelming nature of the problem paralyzes you. We've all been there, feeling the weight of that unaddressed need, whether it's a stranger, a friend, or even a family member. I've definitely felt that paralysis. Early in my career, I often saw glaring issues in projects or situations where people were clearly struggling, but I'd hesitate. I thought, surely someone with more authority or experience will step in. My contribution won't make a difference. I'd rationalize that the problem was too big, too complex for one person to tackle. This led to moments of deep regret, that feeling of urgency in my gut telling me to act, but my conditioned mind holding me back. It's a silent battle many of us fight, the desire to help versus the learned hesitation to intervene outside of a formal role. This story resonates so deeply because it mirrors our own internal struggle. The homeless man, invisible to many, represents anyone in our lives who might be suffering in silence, overlooked by conventional systems. And the dog? It represents the purest form of empathy, an unconditioned, immediate response to distress, without judgment or hesitation. That dog didn't pause to consider regulations or if it had the authority to help. It simply acted on instinct, driven by an inherent connection. Think about how many times you've wished for that kind of unburdened clarity. A situation where you could just act, driven by pure compassion, bypassing all the societal noise and self-doubt. The curiosity here isn't just about how the dog saved the man. It's about how we can tap into that same unfiltered empathy, overcoming the perceived scarcity of our own impact. This narrative shows us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, a single empathetic act can be the difference between life and death. It proves that the most powerful solutions don't always come from institutions or experts, but often from the simplest, most profound connections. If a dog can break through the wall of indifference, imagine the human connections you can foster when you trust your own compassionate instincts.
Humans are endlessly fascinated by transformation. It ignites our hope, fuels our ambition, and shows us what's truly possible. The idea of profound change, subtly revealed through the benefits of overcoming deeply ingrained problems, is incredibly powerful. What if the lessons from a dog's selfless act could fundamentally change how you approach challenges in your own life, shifting your entire perspective from feeling helpless to finding limitless possibilities? The greatest benefit of recognizing the power of raw, unfiltered empathy isn't just about understanding a heroic animal. It's about radically transforming your own capacity to connect, act, and make a real difference, even when faced with overwhelming odds. Imagine the deep sense of empowerment that comes from knowing you possess the innate ability to forge meaningful connections and find solutions, even when all conventional methods have failed. This isn't abstract. It's a direct, tangible benefit that echoes the dog's journey. Just as this dog became an undeniable authority through its pure, unconditional love, you too can gain a new kind of authority in your life. This authority stems from genuine compassion, sharp intuition, and the courage to act when others hesitate. You'll no longer feel the scarcity of genuine connection or innovative solutions when faced with what seem like insurmountable obstacles. Instead, you'll discover an abundance of untapped potential within yourself and in truly unexpected allies. Consider the ripple effects of such a profound shift. When you realize that true connection and profound understanding aren't exclusive to formal systems or those with official titles, your curiosity will ignite. This will push you to explore deeper, more authentic bonds in every area of your life. You'll stop waiting for traditional validation or official endorsements. Instead, you'll develop the resilience to trust your gut instincts, to listen to unspoken cues, and to find harmony even in discordant environments. This isn't just about problem solving, it's about a complete mindset transformation that enriches every part of your existence. The urgency of life's critical moments will no longer paralyze you. Instead, it will compel you into decisive action, empowering you to leverage your newfound understanding. Think about how your personal relationships could deepen when you embrace empathy and mutual respect, mirroring the dog's incredible bond. How your professional life could flourish when you become known as the person who sees beyond the obvious, who builds bridges where others see walls, simply by adopting a new perspective on communication and collaboration. The benefits are direct and deeply personal. You'll cultivate unparalleled intuition. You'll learn to trust your gut feelings and observe subtleties that others miss, leading to more effective decisions in complex situations. This is how the dog instinctively knew the man was in distress. Your perception of authority will expand. You'll realize that true influence and impact stem from understanding, authentic connection, and bold action, not just formal titles or positions. This frees you from feeling limited by conventional hierarchies. You'll tap into boundless resourcefulness. The perceived scarcity of solutions vanishes. You'll discover hidden resources and unexpected allies, whether in personal networks or in unexpected places, just as the dog found a way to save the man. Your relationships will deepen through profound understanding. By embracing empathy and looking beyond superficial differences, you'll transform how you connect with others, fostering stronger, more reliable, and more meaningful bonds. You'll become an unconventional leader. You'll be the one who sees unique paths forward when others are stuck, simply by adopting a new perspective on compassion and intervention. This fuels your curiosity for groundbreaking approaches. Doesn't it feel like recognizing this power of empathy can be incredibly beneficial in your own life right now? This isn't merely about admiring a dog's heroic feat. It's about embracing the profound transformation that occurs when you allow yourself to challenge established ideas and harness the raw, untamed potential for connection and positive impact that exists within us all.
We've explored the silent struggle of the overlooked, confronted the limiting belief that help only comes from official channels, and connected deeply with the inherent human desire to make a difference. You've witnessed the profound benefits that emerge when raw empathy takes the lead. Now, with your awareness heightened and your curiosity fully ignited, the perfect moment has arrived to unveil the solution, a concrete path forward that empowers you to act decisively and empathetically, just like our four-legged hero. The perfect solution isn't a complex, government-funded program. It's a powerful shift in your personal agency, combined with a clear set of actionable steps, mirroring the very instincts of the dog who saved a life. It's about understanding that the most effective interventions and deepest connections often stem from a place of pure, unfiltered compassion and an unwavering commitment to bridging the gap of invisibility. You don't need a badge or a title to save a life. You need the courage to see and the conviction to act. This is how you transcend the perceived scarcity of help and unlock a world where your immediate action can create miracles. Here's the essence of this transformative solution, a framework that empowers you to become an everyday hero in your own life's challenges, moving beyond societal indifference and into a realm of genuine impact. Reclaim your empathy. See the unseen. The first step is to actively resist the societal conditioning that encourages us to look away from suffering. Consciously choose to see the individuals who are often invisible. Like the dog who recognized the man's distress despite his circumstances,
Train yourself to perceive subtle cues of need in your surroundings. This means more than just glancing. It means truly observing, allowing your innate compassion to connect with another's vulnerability. This radical shift in perception is the very foundation for immediate, impactful intervention. Trust your instinct. Bypass the bureaucracy. Just as the dog didn't pause to consult an instruction manual or wait for official authority, you must learn to trust your initial empathetic instincts. When you feel that gut-level urgency to help, act on it. This doesn't mean taking on every problem, but recognizing those critical moments where your unique presence or immediate action can make a difference. This pure, unfiltered response often cuts through the red tape and hesitation that paralyzes others. Initiate unconventional intervention, a simple act. The solution involves simple yet profound actions. Like the dog barking to alert others, your intervention doesn't need to be grand. It could be a simple check-in, asking, "Are you okay?" or offering a bottle of water, a warm blanket, or connecting them to local resources you know. It's about breaking the silence and establishing a human connection. This is how you bridge the scarcity of care with a direct, personal gesture, fueling your curiosity about how even small acts can yield monumental results. Seek and leverage unseen allies. Expand your reach. The dog, while acting alone initially, ultimately needed human help to fully save the man. Your immediate empathetic action often opens the door for other resources. Be ready to call emergency services, alert local outreach programs, or simply rally immediate bystanders. Your courage to act first can inspire others to join in, creating a powerful collective response that traditional systems might miss. You become the catalyst for a network of care. Embrace the ripple effect, your lasting impact. By adopting this framework, you don't just help one person, but you transform your own capacity for compassion and leadership. The greatest benefit is the profound sense of purpose and connection you gain, knowing you can be a beacon of hope in a world that often overlooks suffering. You learn that your individual empathy holds immense authority and can literally save lives, fostering a more connected, responsive community. This isn't about solving all society's problems, but about discovering your own powerful role in making a tangible difference, one empathetic act at a time. This powerful framework, exemplified by an ordinary dog achieving the extraordinary, provides a clear, actionable roadmap to navigate overwhelming odds and bring light to the darkest moments. It's time to stop letting perceived limitations dictate your compassion and start embracing the boundless power of your own empathy. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel, Wild Echo Untold, for more eye-opening content that reveals the extraordinary power of connection and empathy. We want to hear from you. What did you think of this video and this incredible life-saving act?